There will come a day when the tech news runs out. But it is not this day! Ah!
Rip headphone users.
Sorry, guys. Google kicked off their I/O 2019 developer conference, and let me tell you, they announced a lot of stuff. Too much, even, if there were such a thing. The Pixel 3a, it's real, and it's pretty cool. $399 USD, a headphone jack, a big battery, and everything good about the Pixel camera, but with no waterproofing, wireless charging, Daydream VR support, or full resolution Google Photos uploading. Does that sound right?
Also no Pixel Visual Core.
Oh.
Do you know what that is, guy?
I'm gonna miss it. James reviewed the phone on LTT, so go check that out. Next up, Google's rebranding their Google Home line to Google Nest. The Home Hub smart display is now the Nest Hub, and there's a bigger version, the Nest Hub Max, with a 10-inch display and a camera for $229. We got updates on Android Q. There's gonna be a real dark theme with true blacks, apparently, a focus mode to minimize distractions, and better parental controls across all Google services. But one thing that's super cool that I haven't mentioned, live captions. It'll auto-subtitle any video on your phone in real time and should even work with video calls. Maps and search are getting incognito modes, and a new assistant-powered driving mode will be activated by telling Google, "Let's drive."
Hi, Google. Shay Smoogle.
You're trying to say that without activating people's phones? Yeah, sorry guys. Speaking of the assistant, it's getting supercharged with more contextual abilities and faster responses. Duplex, the AI-powered reservation service, is extending its capabilities from booking restaurants to all sorts of things like car rentals and movie tickets. And Pixel users should be able to try out augmented reality walking directions in maps, though I guess that's US only right now because I haven't gotten it yet. I have a Pixel. So do you. But perhaps some of the most interesting news from I/O is Google's statements about how it's valuing users' privacy. Last week, they announced the ability to have Google auto-delete your data from the past 3 or 18 months, and now they're pledging to limit the ability of websites to inject cookies into Chrome, which helps companies track your activity. CEO Sundar Pichai also wrote an op-ed in the New York Times about how Google does take your data, but they're really careful with it.
And you get all this great stuff.
Yeah, and how iPhones are too expensive. For some reason that was in there too. Yeah. The company now has an entire plain language document on their store detailing how they manage your data without confusing legal talk, which is great. And I do trust them more than Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But it also just seems to raise more questions, which we can't get into here because we don't have time. Maybe the next Techlinked.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, guys, real quick. Microsoft also had their developer conference earlier on Monday, Build 2019. It started out with a really cool HoloLens 2 demo, or at least it would have if it worked properly. It did not. Windows 10 now has a dedicated terminal app complete with support for multiple tabs, color themes, and emojis, all things that serious command line aficionados definitely wanted. To be serious though, what they actually might have wanted is the full Linux kernel on Windows, and they've got that now, so that's cool. PowerToys, the open source collection of utilities pro users can use to tweak Windows 10 to their liking, is coming back. And Microsoft also announced a whole new collaborative developer platform called Fluid Framework. But more important than all that, Alexa on Windows 10 now has voice support, so you can use your PC like an Amazon Echo. Isn't that exciting? That's the whole reason I bought a Windows 10 PC. And no, what?
Rip Cortana.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say, no, Cortana is not dead. Microsoft is working on making her a conversationally driven assistant for work.
Cortana and Alexa at the same time?
Alexa's gonna win. All right, now it's time for Quick Bits, brought to you by VINCERO watches. VINCERO makes stylish timepieces that are designed to help you stand out and up your fashion game at an accessible price. Because they sell directly to you, the consumer, and cut out the middleman, you'll get the look and feel of a watch that might cost 10 times the price elsewhere. With free worldwide shipping and over 15,000 five-star customer reviews, you'll be sure to be a winner with VINCERO. Check out their site now and use offer code Techlinked to get 15% off your entire order at vincerowatches.com/techlinked or by clicking the link below. I was gonna do the quick bits now anyways, so. A few rumors have been circulating that AMD has a Navi-based Radeon RX 3080 XT graphics card set to come out this year that would match the performance of the RTX 2070 for $330 US. But for a few reasons, this rumor does not seem legit. Why am I telling you about it then? So that you know what's out there. People will try to tell you about GPUs that don't exist. Stay in school. Don't take candy from strangers. Or from weird looking people like James. I agree.
Good advice.
Baltimore has been besieged by the Robin Hood ransomware, which has caused the shutdown of much of the city's services. The police, fire department, and EMS are operational, but many other systems have been shut down while authorities investigate. The attack follows a similar one last year that took down 911 services. What did Baltimore do to you, hackers? Jeez.
Robin Hood would never do that.
I know. Samsung is emailing people who pre-ordered the Galaxy Fold to tell them their pre-orders will be canceled unless they choose to keep them active. The notice is a result of FTC regulations regarding pre-orders. After postponing the launch of the device, Samsung has not set a new ship date, so they can't keep pre-orders for something that may not actually arrive. That would be as silly as pre-ordering something in the first place.
Backing a Kickstarter?
Oh, yeah. Don't pre-order. I mean, Kickstarter's different.
Kinda.
AMD is partnering with Cray to build the world's fastest supercomputer, capable of 1.5 exaflops of performance.
Damn, dude, that's great.
Yeah. The Frontier, as the behemoth will be called, will of course be powered by AMD EPYC processors and Radeon Instinct accelerators, and will be delivered to the Oak Ridge National Laboratory in 2021. But can it run Alexa? And 7,000 bitcoins, about 41 million US, have been stolen from cryptocurrency exchange Binance. The good news is its users won't lose any money. The company established a secure asset fund for users, or SAFU, that they'll use to cover this snafu. See what I did there? They're both acronyms. Well, that's good. I feel like they had it coming though with Binance for a name. It's just finance with a B, and it sounds dumb. Binance. And this episode had its end coming, and now it's here. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe.
Bye, Binance.
Bye, Binance. See you later. Subscribe if you love tech news. And if you don't, you got some thinking to do.